Well, if you're in the market for a new home, you know there are many challenges, from high interest rates to a lack of inventory.
So will we see any improvements this year, and how can you make yourself stand out as a buyer or seller? Here to tell us more is real estate agent and realtor Erin Oldham with Portside Real Estate Group. Good morning, Erin. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's talk about a little bit more about those challenges that Jeff alluded to. What are we dealing with as buyers right now?
So we're dealing with inventory. Inventory is restricted. It has been for a while, and we're just sort of in the same place with the restricted inventory. We're also dealing with interest rates. They are better than last year, so that's good news. We're in the mid sixes, and last year we were in the high sevens. So, but it is still expensive to buy a home.
Yeah, and let's talk about that. We hear people all the time, I'll do the same thing, going, oh my gosh, I know this is how much my house is worth, I could sell it for, but then if you sell it, where are you going to move to? Because you can't really afford it. That's the kind of where we're at, right?
That is what has changed over the last year, actually. So you can now get a contingent offer accepted. So if you shop in the spring, this is the really fast time of year. But if you shop in the winter, in the fall, maybe the early spring, then you can get contingent offers accepted. So you can make that work.
So that's one tip. What are some other things that we should be thinking about, or are there any home buying hacks that we can keep in mind in 2025?
I think there are, actually.
Okay.
So most of the inventory is online, so you'll find it online. However, so new construction is not always online. So a builder could have one house online, but he could have 12 houses in the background. There could be whole developments that are not online. So you need to find a partner to sort of dig through the market and find the house. If you wait for the house to come to you, it may not happen. You got to go find that house.
Is there a good time and a bad time to buy a house? We've always been said that the best time to sell is before the school year starts. Is that still one of the things you look for? What are some good times and bad times?
I think you can sell all year round. The market is really fast in March, April, and May. I actually enjoy buying more during the fall when there's still decent inventory. So you can buy and sell all year round, but it's going to be really fast right now.
There was a time a few years ago when it was like, if you're not bidding $100,000 cash over the listing price,
we're not there anymore. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, where are we at right now?
It is better. Honestly, it's better. So what will happen is a home will come on the market. You know, maybe 20 people will go see it, but there's really only going to be 1 or 2 offers. So I think it is better than it was in past years. So this is a better time to buy and sell.
Okay.
Let's talk about some of the tariffs that are taking part or possibly taking part. How is this going to impact if I want to do a renovation of my home, if I want to do a new build and things like that, because lumber could be going up in price and things like that, some of the items like that?
I do think it's going to make an impact. I think when there's uncertainty in the market, builders are going to pull back and they're not going to build as much because they're taking a lot of risk when they start to build homes. So I do think that's going to have an impact. I think we need to wait and see where these tariffs come out and what's sort of real and what's not real.
What are some pieces of advice that you're giving your clients right now as they are on the search, you know, on the hunt for a new home?
Sort of like get prepared and remain flexible. So if you can get prepared, there really are so many different loans. A lot of times someone will come to me and say, this is the loan product I got. And I'm like, oh, did you try a first-time homebuyer's loan? You can get a loan in the mid-5, so 5.45%, and you get an amount of money towards your down payment. There are just different ways to get into the market.
Let's talk about some of the other loans out there. I remember when I was buying that they said the reason I really got this house is because I did a traditional loan and not the FHA loan. Is there one loan that's better than others if you're not a first-time home buyer?
Yeah, it is. A conventional loan is the best type of loan, but that's changed. It used to be that you had to put 20% down, but now you can get conventional loans with 5% down, with 10% down. So really work with that lender to say what is the best loan, and then work with your agent to find out what's the most competitive loan, which is what you're getting at.
Any advice for sellers right now? What does it look like for if you're selling a home?
Be realistic and prepare your home well. I just think if homes are priced well and prepared well, they do really well. But in 2024, we have the most unsold homes. So a house really cannot sell if it's overpriced and not prepared well.
How many years have you been in real estate, and how crazy have you seen the changes over the years?
I've been in for 8 years. I thrive on adrenaline, so I love this market, but it's just gotten faster and faster, and I thought maybe it would slow down. So I like the seasonality of it now. That's more fun, but it is still a fast market.
Any other thoughts about 2025 and changes or improvements you think that we might see throughout the year?
I'm an optimist. So we're in the mid-sixes now. I'm hoping we get interest rates a little lower. There's, people are not saying they're going to go any lower than 6, but if we can stay in the low to mid-sixes, that would be best for all of us. And then more buyers and sellers will enter the market.
Yeah. For people that are looking to buy and sell, what are some good resources that they could go to, especially if they have not done this before, which it can be daunting?
It is very daunting. You need to put together a team. So your team is a really high quality lender and a really high quality agent. I mean, I see the market as sort of a big puzzle, and you got to find all the pieces, and what you see online is not everything that's available. So if you put together a really strong team, you can get the best lending, you can be the most competitive, and find the most houses.
And real quick, I mean, does Maine just need more new homes?
Yes.
I mean, what do you see? Do you see hopefully that improving this year?
And we do see, I hear of lots of developments. Within my company, Portside, we do a new construction talks, so we're finding out about new construction. I think you want to explore every part of the market to make sure you're not missing anything.
Yeah. What's a website they can contact you if they want to about buying a home or selling a home?
So it's the ErinOldhamTeam.com.
Perfect.
So I have a team of people.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Erin. Yeah, we're hoping everybody has success if you're looking for a home this year. It can be challenging. All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.